You know, we wanted to come out strong tonight, but they put us on our heels early.
It is now 3-0 Florida.
We did a great job of grabbing some momentum and then keeping it.
And the Edmonton Oilers are right back in this game, and they have all the momentum.
Scores! Their first lead of the night. Under a minute to go in regulation.
We are going to overtime. Wow, what a hockey game.
In overtime, the Edmonton Oilers tie the series 2 games apiece.
The Stanley Cup Final rolls on, but not without a decent amount of drama and history being made. Thursday night's thrilling comeback win by the Oilers made them just the second team in NHL history to overcome a 3-goal deficit on the road in the Stanley Cup Final and win, joining the 1919 Montreal Canadiens. Now, the series returns to Edmonton tied at 2 apiece with 3 of the first 4 games decided in overtime. And this series has amazed us in more ways than one. Not only have there been 3 overtime games, but we've had multiple game-tying goals in the final minute. That's never happened before in the Stanley Cup Finals. Overall, we've had 32 goals through just 4 games. Every game has at least 7. It's the most goals to start a Cup Final since 1981 and the 4th most in league history. And don't forget, this is a rematch of last year's final combining the 2 series. The Panthers have a 6-5 lead in games, but the Oilers have outscored Florida 37-36, and it's been as evenly matched as it can get. Joining us live now from Edmonton is our NHL reporter, Emily Kaplan. And Emily, for the second straight game, there's uncertainty whether the Oilers will start Stuart Skinner or Calvin Pickard after the backup's heroics in Game 4. What are you hearing about Edmonton's plans?
Yeah, Amina, it is a big question heading into this game, but I would say all signs point to Calvin Pickard starting in this one. And the players are all talking about how badly they felt for Stuart Skinner, and the coaching staff was saying it was a really difficult decision to pull him because he faced 17 shots, so many of them on the power play, so many grade A opportunities, but there's no question that the team played differently once Calvin Pickard got into the net. And he's such an amazing story. Career journeyman. 18 months ago, Calvin Pickard was in the minors, didn't know if the NHL dream was still alive for him. And I think what's so unique is goaltending is such an individual competitive position, but Stu Skinner and Calvin Pickard constantly supporting each other, uplifting each other through positivity. And we know there's 3 games left in the series. There's a really good chance they're going to still need both of them.
Yeah, Pickard, it's 7-0 this postseason. Meanwhile, it's completely uncharacteristic of the Panthers to blow a lead the way they did in Game 4. They were 21-1 the last 3 postseasons when leading after the first period. What's Florida saying about rebounding tonight?
I mean, once the Oilers got blown out in Game 3, they were talking about flushing that entire game away. The Panthers had a different tune after Game 4. They got on the plane yesterday. They were going to look over a lot of tape. And Sam Reinhart already identified some of their issues. He said they were slow and too passive in watching plays develop once they got the lead. So look for them to be more aggressive tonight. I'm not sure if you could see it earlier or hear it behind me, but there's a lot of the guys out there right now, some regulars, Sergei Bobrovsky, Brad Marchand, Carter Verhaeghe, and others, getting their legs under them. They're going to be ready to go tonight. And it's Saturday night in Edmonton. We are expecting this building to be absolutely electric. The city, this region, this entire country feels like it's behind this team. It's going to be nuts. And these Panthers, though, they play really well on the road. 9-3 this postseason, just 5-4 at home. So they will be ready for the environment. They talk about enjoying playing the enemy and the us against the world mentality that Matthew Tkachuk always talks about.
And here's something else that works for the Panthers. 5-1 this postseason following a loss, scoring at least 4 goals in 5 of those games. Emily, it's going to be a great one. Enjoy it, and thanks so much for the time.